Hello and welcome everyone. This is the sixth video of our Selenium series. In this video, I'm going to cover locators and their importance. So if you don't know locators or if you are just a beginner to Selenium, this video is very important to you. And I swear if you stay by the end of this video, I'll make you an expert in no time. This video is meant for beginners. So initially I'm going to teach you locators and what are their importance, and afterwards I'm also going to teach you practically how to write locators in real world. I'm going to teach you how to write locators using CSS, XPath and everything in real world. So I just recommend you to follow the entire video series so that you understand locators and how to write them and how to use them in your real world use case. So without wasting any time, let's move back to the computer screen and let's begin. So we are going to cover locators and its importance. In simple terms, what are locators? Locators are the way Selenium find elements on a web page. It is not very complicated. You just need to understand locator as an address. So for example, you go to a city, okay? And when you go to a city and you want to find a house in that city, how do you find that house? You find that house with the help of a house number, right? And locators are nothing but just the house numbers for our website. Let me show you live how it basically works. So let's take an example probably of a website called Ixigo. Okay. So this is the Ixigo website. Now imagine you are automating this website. What you will do, you will say the automation script that, okay, come to from, choose a airport from here, come to choose a airport from here, then in departure choose a date from here, and then you click on search, right? So you are instructing your script that you need to perform these actions, right? But how will you tell those script that where is the search button located, where is this departure button located, where is this to located, where is from located, where is trains located? So particularly if you want to select, if you want to click on any button on this particular website, how will you tell your Selenium script that where it is exactly located? And that's where the locators come into the play. Alright. So if I inspect this, I'll show you how to do this, how to do all of this in detail later on. But for now, let's just take an overview. If I inspect this and if I probably go on any button, for example, this from, alright. So here you will see that there is a div class and there is a class over here which says flex item center. So this flex item center, this is a unique class associated with this particular button, and this class acts as a locator for this particular button. Similarly, for this to there will be another class, for this departure there will be another class, for this return there will be another class. For each and every button there will be a unique class or ID or CSS or anything in that regards. So basically now if someone asks you that what are locators, you will just need to say that locators are nothing, just an address to find a button or any element basically on your website. Alright. So if you see that every button, text box, link, drop down, image on a web page is an element, alright? So everything, whatever you see on a website, either be button, text box, anything, everything is just an element. And locators tells the Selenium that what is the address of that element, so that you can come to your script and you can instruct your script that go to this address and click that particular address. Alright. Now if you see, there are also types of locator in Selenium. Alright. So if you just go to this Ixigo website and if I have just shown you this particular div, you can see there is a class over here, right? But it is not necessary that you find a button with the help of only class. You can find the button with the help of an ID also. You can find the button with the help of a name also. You can find the button with the help of a tag name also. You can find the button with the help of link text also, either partial link text, or you can also find the button with the help of CSS selectors. So these are all the ways how you find an element in a DOM. And also there is one more thing which is called as XPath. This is the most important thing because this is used most widely across every project. All right. Although IDE is the fastest, all right, but we mostly use XPath so that it is a dynamic one, and even if the DOM changes, there are no changes in my automation script and it will still run. All of this thing I'm going to show you in the next video, that how do you write a locator with the help of a name, how do you write a locator with the help of a class name, tag name, link text, partial link, CSS and XPath, and everything in detail in my Selenium series. Alright, so that was all for this video. In this video, we have covered locators and their importance. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to write locators using CSS and XPath. So please watch the next video of this series, and surely you will be a Selenium expert. If you have liked the video, consider subscribing. Also give it a thumbs up so that it motivates me to create more videos like this. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. Happy coding.